Anyway, in any case, all right, we're not going to watch the Lennon documentary. Let's get started real quickly on the motherfucking Trump Libertarian rally. Now, Trump went to the Libertarian National Convention, which is awesome.
Love that.
And let's see how this works. Right Side Broadcasting primed their viewers on what people in the Libertarian Convention might do to Trump. And let me tell you, things got really heated.
Know that this crowd is very vocal about their beliefs and the policies that they stand for. And so that with that being said, President Trump is expected to come on this stage and he will be met with all kinds of different personalities in the crowd.
This announcer sounds like she's doing a joke. Bro, that's it might not be your wallpaper. Might want to.
Oh shit! I should change that.
Anyway,
that's a good point. Hold on.
It's him naked, like his dick out, which is crazy, but you know he loves himself that much. The announcer sounds like me doing a fake announcer voice when I want to make like a comical, silly, fake announcement voice.
I don't know how to change. That's my wallpaper.
We got Donald Trump coming in a little bit. You don't even know about it.
Crowd. No, not your usual MAGA supporters and MAGA enthusiasts who come to his rallies. This is a group, and just
okay. Trump is 30 minutes late on what already promised to be a uniquely contentious speech at the Libertarian Convention. Here is the first response to him.
And without further ado, I would like to welcome to the stage the 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Oh, people are booing. People are already booing. Yeah.
And without further ado, I would like to welcome...
Boo! Did you see that they're calling Trump a socialist? That's awesome. Trump's getting booed when he starts his fucking speech. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, you can briefly see his face where he's like, this is gonna be a tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Let's see if I'll win him over. Who's Ross? Ross is the guy from the dark web Silk Road shit. Ross is the Silk Road guy. I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh man, I'm getting so libbed up.
Ask why I came. A lot of people ask why I came to speak at this Libertarian convention, and you know, it's an interesting question.
Yo, he would literally win everyone over if he turned around and was like, "We're lowering the age of consent. We're lowering it." Ross Ulbricht deserves a second chance. What is it? In prison since 2013, first-time offender, all non-violent convictions, 2 life sentences plus 40 years without parole. Oh, this is the guy that created Silk Road. Oh, I don't know about this because isn't Silk Road where like people would not just like buy drugs and stuff, but literally, I mean, nobody should die in prison, obviously. But isn't Silk Road like literally where people would, you know, purchase assassins and shit? And also CP. Silk Road moved billions of dollars in mostly drugs, but also weapons, fake documents, and other contraband. He got nabbed for buying fake documents and paying hitmen.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you can't really do that.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know why libertarians are like, he only used his speech to try and kill people. That should be allowed. That's like kind of makes sense, don't it? That it wasn't allowed, right? I mean, you fucking can't do that. You just, it's a thing you literally cannot do. It's illegal. Anyway, he set it up as a free market and the users started posting insane shit in a spiral.
But we're gonna have a lot of fun. Well, in the last year, I've been indicted by the government on 91 different things. So if I wasn't a libertarian before, I sure as hell am a libertarian now.
They're still booing him.
And unlike Joe Biden,
He's not believing. The crowd is
God, that was this crowd is brutal.
I mean, they're libertarians, of course, dude. They're fucking freaks.
What was he thinking?
Dude, if you're someone who look in America,
I have a take on this.
Right.
I don't want you to ruin my take.
Okay, well,
I don't think this is the dunk that liberals think it is.
why?
Because I think that his supporters fucking loved him going into this and saying what he thought.
Oh, okay.
I think his supporters loved
I think his
it.
supporters would love him if he assassinated a child.
Well, I know.
They would literally be like, "Hell
That's
yeah,
true.
brother! That baby had it coming."
That's true.
I bet that was a pedophile baby.
Yeah.
I bet that baby was eating other baby's spinal fluid.
But they're gonna say how brave and tough he is for doing this.
Yeah. No, for sure. So here's the thing. In America, when someone says they're a libertarian, they're not an actual libertarian. And I don't even mean like libertarianism as like a political theory, because libertarianism as a political theory is technically left-wing globally. Whereas in the United States of America, it means that you are a hyper-capitalist, I guess. You're a minarchist. It spans from like people who believe that maybe courts should exist and that we'll figure out how to build the roads later, to people who simply want to abolish driver's licenses and age of consent laws. And for the most part, a lot of them just unify on certain principles, like we should abolish the age of consent laws or at least lower it, gut the Fed, things of that nature. But back in the day, it used to simply mean that you're a Republican that likes guns and and is fine with like smoking weed and shit. But a lot of people that call themselves libertarians also love Donald Trump, who unironically is restrictive on free travel, obviously. And so therefore, kind of weird for them to obviously cheer him on. But the thing is, if you are still a libertarian in 2024 and you haven't been like fully on the Trump train, you are most likely some of the biggest freaks. Okay? A lot of libertarians used to hate cops, but love cops, actually, because they see that as like a group of armed people that will, kill black people and stuff.
Libertarians are just a group of people that come together on
The freakish.
one thing. One freak thing.
Abolish age of consent.
Yeah, and they think they call themselves libertarian because they all agree on one crazy thing like that, like abolishing the age of consent. Is that really what they believe?
Some of them openly. Well,
what's their justification?
I don't know if they all believe it, but like a really weird number, I would say, of like public libertarians almost always have a very fast and loose nature with age of consent laws, NCP, child pornography.
Oh, Jesus.
It's just like very odd. Like Ben Shapiro calls himself a libertarian, right? But like he also is a neocon, very pro-war, and which is something that libertarians are supposed to hate, and also totally fucking right-wing on immigration, which again, libertarians are supposed to be free, unrestricted travel. Ben Shapiro is also anti-abortion and anti-gay, another thing that like libertarians should technically consider to be the nanny state. Ben Shapiro is very pro-cop. Libertarians are supposed to be anti-cop. Again, the state should not have a monopoly on violence. So libertarians don't really know what they actually believe, but the ones that actually do the reading oftentimes will have wacky ideas. One famous libertarian, Rothbard, once openly argued for the free market of babies. That is a real thing. Like we should be able to trade babies
on the free market?
Yes. They believe a lot of libertarians will, depending on how invested they are to libertarianism.
Are they pro-life too? Because they want more babies to trade?
No, I don't think Rothbard, I don't know Rothbard's opinions on abortion, but I do know that he was very much in favor of selling babies in the marketplace. A baby that's real, that's not a fucking joke. Straight up, he thought that you would be able to maximize, in the most efficient free market, you'd be able to maximize childhood development.
Oh my God.
Because you would be paying the baby to the person, you'd be giving a baby to the person who has the most money and therefore wants it the most. Some libertarians also personally believe in being able to consent into slavery. One of the foundational principles is the non-aggression principle.
What?
As long as you don't like harm someone else, that they do not have the right to harm you. But there is
into
no
slavery.
but there is no
that?
regulatory mechanism that will ensure that people don't harm others. A lot of crazy stuff that you can't. Here's the baby market from their website. Phyllis Schlafly on baby selling.
They have a section called on baby selling?
Yeah.
You're already cooked at that point.
Well,
this is on their web. Is this an official website?
Walter Block.
They have a section for this?
Walter Block
regarding baby selling.
Yeah.
What's so wrong?
Well, they're just saying, you know, the problems with the plague adoption are given eloquent treatment by Nancy C. Baker in her book Baby Selling. Although given what might be called a soap opera modern style of writing, Baker does succeed in portraying the pathos of the prospective parents for whom no infant is available. The dilemma of the pregnant woman who has agreed to give her baby up for adoption but changed their mind after birth, the pain and suffering of those who... Why is there a baby black market? Why are such shady characters involved in these transactions? And why is there a pattern of all cash, no receipts given in baby deals? This is not even Rothbard. Rothbard like openly wrote about why it's good to be able to sell babies in the marketplace of babies.
This is fucked up. I give up. You know what? I just give up.
If the argument is difficult to endorse, the reason may lie in our emotions.
I give up.
Our feeling, perhaps, that money and babies don't mix. Consider then what would happen if a zero price control were imposed on another commodity, one which does not engage any of our deep emotions. Take apples, for example.
I get why people get tired.
What would happen if zero price control were imposed upon them?
When you have to fight against this, like, what? How do you argue with somebody that wants to sell babies and thinks it's right? How do you deal with that? How do you even get to a level in which you can have a discussion? Because then you got to explain why it's bad and why it's not good, and how do you even get there? I just give up. The
president of Argentina is also openly in support of. Many Argentine news outlets report a far-right website, President-elect Javier Milei proposing a free market of babies. He wants to illegalize abortion and says selling kids is a solution. Milei is a follower of extreme right anarcho-capitalist Murray Rothbard, who proposed this.
Oh my God.
So just so you have now, you've gotten a better understanding of what's going on in the world of...
Is this what RFK believes?
Okay, guys, I'm not going to do rough on news today, okay? I'm letting you know again and again. If that frustrates you, I'm sorry. I am not going to cover what's happening in Rafah right now, especially with Austin here, okay? I will cover it tomorrow. It's just, come on.
I don't throw people in jail for disagreeing with me. I don't do that.
Bullshit.
That's he kills them.
Gratitude to all the fierce champions of freedom in this room. You are champions of freedom. You are indeed. And I'm here to talk to you about the rise of left-wing fascism in the country and need to defeat the corrupt and incompetent tyrant in the White House, crooked Joe Biden.
It's a signature fascist strategy.
Okay.
You take yourself and you turn it around and reflect it back on the other party. And because they're more effective at propaganda, people start to believe it.
Okay.
No, I don't read. My dad just told me about that.
In the history of the United States. He is the worst president by far.
My dad told me to read a book.
In fact,
and I'm afraid because my dad's in his mid-60s and I'm afraid it's a problematic book.
What's the book?
It's called The True Believer.
I don't know what it is.
It's like a book that was written in the 50s about people that like how people could become so like
Eric Hoffer, The True Believer.
Yeah, is this a problematic book?
I don't know.
Oh God.
The theme is political fanaticism, with which it deals severely and brilliantly.
Oh, the New Yorker said it was good.
Yeah. Famous bestseller with concise insight to what drives the mind of the fanatic and the dynamics of a mass movement. It's probably some lib shit. A stevedore in the San Francisco docks in the 40s, Eric Hoffer wrote philosophical treatises in his spare time while living in the railroad yards. The True Believer, the first and most famous of his books, was made into a bestseller when President Eisenhower cited it during one of the earliest television press conferences. Called a brilliant and original inquiry and a genuine contribution to our social thought by Arthur Schlesinger, this landmark in the field of social psychology is completely relevant and essential for understanding the world today, as it delivers a visionary, highly provocative look into the mind of a fanatic and a penetrating study on how an individual becomes one. I mean,
he basically talked about how
Schlesinger
Trump's whole movement and everything.
Schlesinger liking it is a little sus.
Okay.
But
okay, guys, it's a minefield. All right, woke is a minefield. All right, to step around. Sometimes you step on a woke mine. You know what I mean?
I suspect that it's. I suspect that it most likely. I don't know anything, but are you guys a couple? Who is this fellow? Come on, dude. Like 42-month subscriber. Come on. Oh, real funny, dude. Every time. I know. Every time I have a guest on.
Everybody thinks we're a couple.
Yeah.
I just got to tell you guys we're not.
No, he's just saying that so you say that.
No, we're not a couple, folks. We've definitely not been dating.
In fact, I would say that Jimmy Carter is very happy tonight because he goes down as being a brilliant president.
Wait, hold on. What about Jimmy Carter? I watched a documentary on Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
Fundamental.
He actually had he was ahead of his time in a lot of ways. No, he wasn't?
Right. Let's not get into Jimmy Carter.
Everyone here tonight believes that we must fight for the same fundamental freedoms, freedom of expression, freedom of religion, freedom of the right to own a firearm, and freedom over taxation.
What happened to Jimmy Carter?
Freedom over taxation? I don't want to get into Jimmy Carter.
Did he do something wrong?
I mean, he's an American president. Like there's not really any good ones out there.
But he wore a sweater and sat next to a fireplace.
Okay.
Like Mr. Rogers.
Okay.
And he tried to get us to invest in solar.
Yeah. Jimmy Carter
in the 70s.
Jimmy Carter created the opportunity for a Reagan type to absolutely eviscerate American politics gut. You know, he is like the archetypical Democrat that was neoliberal adjacent.
You know what I saw the other day?
What?
You know, Queen Victoria was not good. Okay, I want to start out by saying Queen Victoria is not good. But I was going through. I don't know how I got on this video of some like old British woman who had met Queen Victoria, and in the video, she talked about how Queen Victoria was ugly. And incels in the comment section, not because of all the awful colonizing that Queen Victoria endorsed, but they were like rejoicing. They're like, finally somebody called her a fat bitch. That's literally what they were saying in the comments. And I was like, wow, there is no expiration date on.
Well, it's because they're not. They don't give a shit about like the royals or anything.
That's what I'm saying. Well, they don't give a shit about what she did. They just
don't like
that people tried to call her hot.
No, they just don't like women. That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
that's why I was like sitting there. I was like, God damn.
They have a never-ending.
This woman has been dead for 125 years.
Yeah, no, they have a.
These people are just calling her a fat bitch in the comments. I'm like, holy shit.
They have an unending desire to shit on women.
It's just like crazy to me.
Yeah, you've never been a believer like that.
She's been dead for 120 years.
Don't be jealous that you've never been as committed.
She's being body shamed from the grave.
You've never been as committed to anything. That's it.
It's crazy, the commitment. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was interesting. And you're going to like me, Firearm. You're going to like me. Nobody better than me. And we just got the...
I mean, this is kind of desperate for pussy voice for Donald Trump. I'm going to be honest. Like, going to the Libertarian convention when you know full well that, like, they're not a big fan of yours, it makes me feel like you're just kind of doing that because you might not be super happy about your polls, like whatever the internal numbers he's seeing.
Full NRA, the strongest endorsement they've ever given the NRA, so that's good.
Why are they booing him?
Freedom from over-regulation.
I like that he said freedom from taxes. Like, what the fuck does that mean, dude? We're going to free you from taxes?
Our rights and freedoms have never been more in danger than they are right now. That is why I have come to extend a hand of friendship to ask for your partnership to defeat communism, defeat Marxism, and defeat crooked Joe Biden, who is destroying our
country.
country.
See, he's doing the same thing he did in 2020, which is take the crooked Hillary and try to assign it to Joe Biden.
Yeah, on his Bronx rally, he said, I no longer call Hillary crooked because she's beautiful. I call her beautiful now because I'm using crooked for Joe Biden. That's what he said.
We must work together.
That's so interesting.
Combine with us. You have to combine with us.
It's just the same shit.
It's so funny. He's like, he's doing this like, why do they hate him exactly? Like I said, if you're a libertarian in 2024, there's probably like, you have some real freak-like beliefs. So that means that they're mad because like some of them like Julian Assange, for example, and will get upset that like Trump didn't free him. Which is not a freak-like belief, by the way. I'm just saying that like it can be like weirdly good opinions as well. In this like unorthodox fashion. I think they just don't like him probably because of vaccines, I suspect. Like a lot of libertarians like RFK Jr. And yeah, Trump is no longer an outsider, so he can't really run on the outsider perspective.
Same problems he had in 2020.
Yeah, they know what he's about.
Defending freedom, but I've actually put everything on the line to resist these despots and these stuff.
So now some real commentary starts. Sometimes this is how I feel in this chair. Trump at a libertarian convention, getting booed for my lip takes,
and the very evil regime that his people, because it's probably not him, because he doesn't know where the hell he is. Anyone can talk about defending freedom, but I've actually put everything on the line to resist.
So this is my take here, folks. I think that Trump is making a lot of the same mistakes that he made in the 2020 election, making Joe Biden seem as if he's a befuddling idiot, which, God, he is, though. That's the thing. He so is, and he can't really string a sentence together. And then also calling him crooked, just like he using the same old things of Hillary Clinton. The only advantage he has this time is Joe is even more dead looking than he was in 2020. And Joe can't really hide as much as he did in 2020 because we're not in the midst of a pandemic. And then also Joe is just so incredibly unlikable. Do I want food? I could eat. Mediterranean chicken. I love Mediterranean chicken. I love that. So I don't know. It is kind of depressing. I get this like sense of optimism because I am starting to get libbed up before the election because the election is coming. The election is upon us. I do start to get libbed up before the election, but then I go see like a clip of Joe Biden shitting his pants in front of college students or some shit like that. And then I just get depressed again. I'm like, how the fuck is he going to win?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how the fuck he's going to get it done. You know, I don't think I almost don't even think it's possible.
Austin's going to vote for Jank.
Oh, chicken.
That's what I got. Yeah. Trump will win. It won't be anything he did. It'll be because of what Joe didn't do. I mean, I'm not making this call. It's too early.
Now, I will make this call. I think Joe Biden's going to win. I'll make the call early. Here's the reason.
Because you're lived up.
I think Americans right now are politically unengaged. And once the election
he's verbatim repeating what he read on the New York Times yesterday.
No, hold on.
You are verbatim repeating the New York Times article that you read to me yesterday.
No, I actually, they're quoting me because I had this take before. Once people start to engage in the election and the politics, a lot of American voters can't remember what happened a month ago. They're going to be reminded when Trump starts going on that you start to draw a comparison between the two candidates. And
bro, literally last night was shitting on this New York Times article saying it's copium and it's silly. He literally verbatim repeated the New York Times article he read last night to me.
Does it come with anything like rice or anything like that? Can you add rice or something? Or can you get me a pita?
With some hummus? It comes with a pita.
And hummus?
You got fries?
I don't know. I just threw it on there. No, I don't need the fries. Take them off. Sorry.
What the fuck?
Sorry, it was selfish.
You got a chicken breast plate with a grilled veggie kebab on the side and salsa?
Wait, I don't know. I just started. I'm not paying for it. I just started ordering shit.
What? Why would you? Do you want a grilled veggie kebab?
I don't know. It looked good.
You want a hummus on the side? I'm taking the grilled veggie kebab out, and I'm taking the salsa out.
Are you kidding me? You cheap bitch.
No, dummy. It's because you don't know. You're gonna throw it out.
No, I'm not.
That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna donate it.
It's ridiculous that you literally ordered shit that I know you will not eat. You want falafel instead of the grilled veggie kebab? I've never had the grilled veggie kebab, and I don't think you're gonna have it.
I love veggies, but that's okay.
Okay, we'll keep the grilled veggie kebab, and I got you a side of hummus as well.
Y'all know when somebody else gives you the phone and they're paying for it, okay?
Why would you?
You always take chances.
No,
Always,
there's
all right? Everybody knows when somebody hands you the phone and says, get whatever you want, you take some chances.
And
that's me taking the chance.
This is a great restaurant. You could have literally... Here, this is what the veggie grill looks like.
All right, hold on. Okay, some people are saying
do you want this?
When the friend is a multi-gajillionaire,
do you want this?
Sometimes you take... You want to share it?
No.
Okay, I don't want it. I'll take some hummus, though. Look, when your friend is a gajillionaire and hands you the phone, you take some chances.
No, bro, why'd you add salsa on there?
Because I like to dip my chicken in salsa.
You are not going to eat the salsa. You're going to dip it in hummus and the garlic sauce that comes with it.
Okay, fine. All right, fine.
It's ridiculous.
Telling me how to eat. I get it.
I'm taking the grill. Okay, do you want extra chicken breasts? Or is 2 going to be enough for you?
2 should be enough. That's at least 50 grams of protein.
Okay. Insane. Okay.
And by the way, it's like when you order Taco Bell, you got to order the whole menu.
I cannot. No,
you can never order enough Taco Bell.
I know you. I know you better than you fucking know yourself. Okay. I know your ass ain't gonna eat half those things that you just added on there randomly.
I didn't. Okay, take them off.
I took it off. Yeah.
Y'all just want to disagree. I feel like Trump at the Libertarian convention right now.
It's crazy. You made that joke.
You gotta order the.
You did the joke already when I left.
No, I'm just reaffirming. I'm reiterating how I feel. You gotta order the entire menu at Taco Bell, folks. Nobody wants to say it. Nobody wants to say it.
All right.
These despots and these stuff.
Damn, they're booing him hard as fuck.
And I stand before you tonight as your best hope of defeating the weaponized Biden.
It's so funny. These guys' entire existence literally revolves around like not giving a shit if the Republicans win or not.
I don't understand it.
That's why they exist, bro.
I can't understand it. On one hand, Biden is wearing a diaper and he's got dementia and he's falling downstairs. And then on the other hand, he's like this political mastermind that is like has this agenda that's manipulating Americans into pushing us into communism. Like, which one is it? Is he shit in the bed? Is he about to die? Or is he political mastermind? Which one is it? And I think this is a problem for the Republican Party. And I think when they're making the same mistake, and Biden is going to come out in June during the debate, and he's going to string like one sentence together, and people because he's going to be loaded up on cocaine.
And the liberals are going to be like, look at how beautiful he is.
No, and it's gonna and he's gonna win the debate because the bar is so fucking low. That's it. The bar is so low. They're setting the bar so low because they just can't help themselves. So if he comes out and shows any bit of competency, people are gonna have faith in him. That's why Biden won the debates in 2020 for that same exact reason. He won in 2020 for those reasons. I'm not saying he was good. I'm just saying the bar was set so low for him. And he put together a sentence and he was able to win. I remember I was at those debates, okay? You go look at the debates. Biden won those debates because of the bar was set so low. I remember them. I was commentating on it.
Biden won the debates because his opponent almost killed himself by getting COVID.
No. You were there, and I had some hot takes. That was the one time I out commentaried you.
You're actually not wrong about the
I know I'm not wrong.
The low expectation thing though. That's why the State of the Union was like it actually produced a bump for him a little bit where people were like,
and then
damn,
people forgot.
And it's so funny because it's like we literally behave like children. Like we look at this elderly man like a child. where we're like, oh, look at this baby. The baby can talk. Like, isn't that brilliant? And
Exactly.
It's crazy that that's how that is the level of expectations that we have set for the leader of the free world. Like, it's insane.
No,
to
I know.
me.
That's what I'm saying. But that's just the state of the.
Anyway, but speaking of the real leader of the free world, let's see what else.
Trump book.
Just some of the things that make me a libertarian without even trying to be
Oh
one.
my
That's
God.
nice.
Oh my God, the book.
D-Roy wrote,
Yeah, kids guide.
Donald J. Trump will address the...
You don't have one of those? I have it. I give it to kids all the time.
That's crazy.
That's nice.
We got to buy that
That's
book.
Only if you want to win. Only if you want to win. Maybe it...
Wow, he's doing the annoying, petulant lib shit of like, oh, you. I guess you don't like winning.
Wait, but this next line is fire.
You don't want to win. Maybe you don't want to win.
I like this next one.
Thank you, D-Roy.
Wait.
Thank you. No, only do that if you want to win. If you want to lose, don't do that.
Wait.
Keep getting your 3% every 4 years.
He's such a petty bitch.
Oh, he's mad.
He's so petty too.
he's mad that he's mad that they don't like him.
That's so funny.
I wonder what he thought it was gonna what he thought was gonna happen when he walked in here. Like I don't understand why he thinks that this is not going to be a hostile crowd.
This is why I think this is a win for him. What politician do you know would heckle the crowd back?
Oh,
Like start talking
100%.
shit.
Yeah, no.
Talking shit back to the crowd.
No. He's an incredible showman.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that you're absolutely right on that. He is a phenomenal showman, and this is like a very antagonistic crowd. He's like a comic that's doing like his bit in front of a crowd of people that despise him.
Yeah.
And he just starts unloading. Right? I mean, he's doing that right now. This is awesome.
Donald Trump.
We'll look at this in a second. God, we're so libbed up. We're looking at Midas touch.
For doing so,
Oh, Bill Burr in Philly?
Yeah.
I think you should nominate me or at least vote for me, and we should win together. You heard those words. Nominate me or vote. Vote for me. Because the libertarians want to vote for me, and most of them will. And it's very important.
probably.
He isn't wrong.
He isn't wrong.
Like, people that call themselves libertarians will have and will vote for Donald Trump, regardless of the fact that like he is just a regular Republican. And libertarians are also regular Republicans.
So I'm asking for the well, think of it. I'm asking for the Libertarian Party's endorsement, or at least lots of your votes, lots and lots of Libertarian votes. Based on my 4-year very outstanding
Why are you not talking about the massacre in Rafah right now? Because as you guys know, I'm a Zionist and an Israel defender, and secretly for the past 8 months now, where I have offered the 8 to 10 hours of coverage every single day, I actually was I was just trying to hide the truth eventually today. Or maybe it's a Sunday. Honestly, maybe pin a message about it. Brother, sister, the emperor. Let me tell you something, okay? If you think motherfuckers that come in here and type that shit know how to read, you are out of your mind. Look at the fucking title. What does the title say? It says, Sunday Fun Day, special guest Austin Show, Rust, exclusive AK drops, the best, most exclusive drops ever. Yeah, all of the money that I'm currently raising, as you can see up here, and all the money that we have raised so far, actually, we were giving to the IDF for DJ equipment. That chatter was right. Okay.
Presidential record. Much of my record is libertarian. So I'm asking for the liberation.
Oh, dude, I felt, by the way, last night I sent Hasan a video from TikTok, and it was fucking AI, and I fucking fell for
You're
it.
such a fucking boomer.
I fucking fell for AI.
You're such a goddamn boomer, dude.
It was a video of Trump saying that you should vote for him because Biden's trying to ban TikTok. And I was like, wow, this is so fucking genius. Even though he also tried to ban TikTok, I said, this is so genius. Why doesn't he? He's going to win. I was like, he's going to win the election. It's over. And then I realized that it was AI.
Repeal the so-called guidance letter that turned on-campus sexual harassment accusations into de facto criminal convictions. You know all about that.
What?
He's saying, you know all about that, libertarians.
Who else would do that for you?
He's like, don't worry. No more sexual misconduct. I'm making it free. You can rape to your heart's desire. That's crazy.
And other Christians and opponents of his weapon.
This is classic shit. It was my great honor to
Christians
pardon.
are under attack.
To pardon the peaceful January 6th protesters, or as I often call them, the hostages. They're hostages.
Traitors! You fucking fascist piece of shit. Fuck you. Traitors.
God, you are such a liberal. It's crazy. That's like that
treason.
The fact that invokes that level of reaction out of you is hilarious to me. It'll never not be funny how fucking insanely libbed up you are.
Fucking traitors.
Like unimaginably libbed up.
He needs to be in jail, prison.
People treated so harshly or unfairly in our country's history. This abuse will be rectified, and it will be
Dial it down, dork.
rectified very quickly.
Okay, so we got booed a bunch.